Hi, so can you hear me okay? You can hear me? Okay. So today I'm going to talk about the ZyMot sperm separation device. I work at the Mainline Fertility Center. It's in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania, which is near Philadelphia. Next slide, please. This is our center. It's relatively new, built back in 2013, 2014. Next slide. And we are we have our own surgical center, and then of course the IVF labs. Just some pictures kind of behind the scenes. Next slide, please. So the ZyMot is a sperm separation device, and it is FDA cleared and it is CE certified. What we really like about it is that centrifugation is not necessary. Seems to be a more gentler type of way to obtain sperm for IVF and ICSI. And it's only a 30-minute incubation. Next slide, please. So I'm going to go over the ZyMot in 10 very easy steps. The first one is you just incubate the sperm for about 30 minutes to liquefy. And then at Mainline we do a semen analysis. We have a Hamilton Thorne serose machine. Next slide, please. So this is, kind of what they look like when you open the box, and you want to just aseptically open the package in a hood. And on the right hand side, this is what the device looks like close up. Next slide, please. So the first thing you do is you just use a 1 ml syringe and you add 850 microliters of semen to the port. If you have a volume of semen that's less than 850 microliters, you want to bring the volume up to 850 or around a milliliter. You can use your sperm washing medium, or you can use your fertilization medium. We like to keep some of the semen sample in a test tube. We don't want to load the whole thing, just in case, we don't get any sperm to swim through the device. We can always do ICSI. Next slide, please. A lot of people say, can you use it with a frozen sample? Yes, and the company, they recommend that you extend the frozen sample 1-to-1 with medium before you add it to the device. Next slide. So the next step would be after you add the semen to the one port, you want to add about 750 microliters above the membrane. They now recommend that you kind of prime it with 50 microliters in that outer port, and you want to make sure that you fill the channel and slightly spill into the chamber, just so there's a nice easy path for the sperm. Then you want to incubate the device for 30 minutes at 37 degrees. It's nice to put it inside a petri dish so you can handle it easier. Next slide, please. Then after about a half hour, actually it's supposed to be exactly a half hour is what they tell you, you use a fresh 1 ml syringe and you aspirate 500 microliter suspension from that upper chamber through that outer port. Next slide, please. You take that and you can add it to a labeled cap tube. You can use the blue top 15 ml centrifuge tube, or you can use the snap top round bottom tubes. And then finally you just do a semen analysis, and then you're ready to go either for standard insemination or for ICSI. And in conclusion, we at our center, the embryologists, we like using this device. Again, we're avoiding the centrifugation, and there are some publications out there that report that the selected sperm have less DNA fragmentation. It's very simple. It's easy to use. We haven't done this yet, but you could actually also use it for your IUIs. Thank you.